Hi, I'm H.ying. In this session, I will present about Experiment 4, which focus on association rule mining on selected attribute. In this experiment, movie genre will be selected as part of our movie recommendation system. The purpose of Experiment 4 is to see how feature selection affect association rules. By narrowing the data to general subset, we want to check whether the rules become stronger and more interpretable that are more suitable for a movie recommendation system. The idea is to move from the full dataset to general subset in order to generate stronger and more useful rules for movie recommendations. In experiment 4, instead of using all movie together, we focus on selected attribute which movie genre has been selected. We group movie into genre-based subset and generate association rule within each genre. Example genre including action, adventure, history, crime, and so on. After that, we discover frequent movie patterns and filter the rules to keep only strong one using support, confident, and leave. This process allows us to capture more focused viewing patterns, which can support more relevant movie recommendations. Association rule was successfully generated from the selected genre subset. We found that the number and strength of the rule were different across genre. Action, adventure, and science fiction produce many strong rules, while genre like comedy, documentary, and romance doesn't have the strong rule. Most of the strong rule connect sequence, movie series, and similar type of movies. This shows that the converging behavior is different across genre. Some genre did not produce strong association rule because the user do not consistently watch the same movies within those genres. This genre often contains standalone and diverse movies, so repeat viewing patterns are weaker. Also, lower popularity and fewer rating make it harder for pattern to reach the minimum support threshold. This slide shows example of strong association rule from 3 different genres. For each genre, we select the top rule based on support, confident, and leave. In adventure genre, the patterns are very clear. Most of the strong rules involve Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. For example, if user has watched some movie from the Lord of the Rings series and the Empire Strikes Back, they are very likely to watch other movie from the series of the Lord of Rings and Star Wars. These movies usually appear together in user viewing history. This shows strong rules that the user who watched one of the movie usually continue with other from the same series and similar adventure film. The strong rule clearly reflects sequel watching and consistent genre preference. These are exactly the type of the pattern that movie recommendation system should capture. When a user has watched certain movie, the system search for matching association rules. The consequent movie in the rules become the recommend movie. For example, if a user watched The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and Star Wars, the system recommend related movies such as The Fellowship of the Ring, The Empire Strikes Back, and The Return of the King. Because these rules are generated within the genre, the recommendation become more focused, more relevant, and less random. Next, we want to compare the result of experiment 3 and 4. In experiment 3, association rule were generated from the full dataset including all movie. The result was large and dense network of rules. It captured global viewing behavior and overall movie connection, but the rules were more general and sometimes harder to interpret. In experiment 4, association rules were generated within selected genre. The results were more structured and genre focused. Although the number of the rules different across genre, most of the strong rules link sequence and similar type of movies. As a result, experiment 3 is more suitable for general and global recommendation, while experiment 4 is more suitable for genre-based and personalized recommendation. Together with this, both experiments help build a better movie recommendation system by combining broad pattern with focused suggestion. That's all for experiment 4. Thank you.